Find binomial series for 1 divided by 1 plus x square root, or find binomial series for the function 1 divided by 1 plus x square root. We know from binomial expansion that a plus x to the power n is equal to a to the power n plus n into a to the power n minus 1 into x, then plus n into n minus 1 divided by factorial 2 into a to the power n minus 2 into x square, plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 divided by factorial 3 into a to the power n minus 3 into x cube, plus n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 divided by factorial 4 into a to the power n minus 4 into x to the power 4. So we have expanded it up to fifth term. Similarly, you can also expand up to higher order terms, that means up to the term x up to the nth order term. And we will expand this series 1 divided by 1 plus x square root up to fifth term. We know 1 divided by 1 plus x square root is equal to 1 divided by 1 plus x whole to the power half, and if you take it to the numerator, this will be equal to a plus x whole to the power minus 1 by 2. And this is in the form of a binomial series like a plus x whole to the power n. Here a value is equal to 1 and x value is equal to x and n value is equal to minus half. So we put a equal to 1 here and n is equal to minus half here, and in this expansion if you put a value is equal to 1 and n value is equal to minus half, then you can find out the binomial expansion or series for the function, given function 1 divided by 1 plus x square root. Since we know power of 1, any power of 1 will be equal to 1. So since a is equal to 1, you know a equal to 1, so you put a value equal to 1 to the power n any value, you take n any value. Here the value is minus half, here will be equal to minus half minus 1. Here the value will be equal to minus half into minus half minus 1 divided by factorial 2. So any here. So any value of a will be equal to 1. That is why in this series we have not taken the power of a. Only you have the first power, this function, this term, first term, we have taken 1, and any other term which is multiplied by the a to the power with these terms, that will be also equal to 1. That is why we have not written power of a. So the first term, if you put a equal to 1, the first term will be equal to 1 to the power n, that is equal to 1. What will be the second term? Second term will be equal to n into x. So minus half into x. So what will be the third term? N into n minus 1 divided by factorial 2. So minus half into minus half minus 1 divided by factorial 2 into x square. We have now taken power of a. Similarly, the fourth term will be equal to minus half into minus half minus 1 into minus half minus 2 divided by factorial 3. This term minus half minus 1 minus half minus 2 divided by factorial 3 into x cube. Similarly, the fourth term will be equal to, this term will be equal to minus half into minus half minus 1, then minus half minus 2, minus half minus 3, you see, minus half minus 1, minus half minus 2, minus half minus 3, then x to the power 4 divided by factorial 4. So if you solve this, the first term will be equal to 1, the second term will be equal to minus half into x, this term will be equal to minus half minus 1, minus 3 by 2 multiplied by minus half multiplied by minus 3 by 2 divided by factorial 2 into x square. This term will be equal to minus half minus 3 by 2, this is minus 5 by 2 divided by factorial 3 into x cube. So minus half minus 3 by 2 minus 5 by 2 divided by factorial 3 into x cube. And this term will be equal to minus half, and this subtraction will be equal to minus 3 by 2, this is minus 5 by 2, this is minus 7 by 2 into x to the power 4 divided by factorial 4. So minus half, minus 3 by 2, minus 5 by 2, minus 7 by 2 divided by factorial 4 into x to the power 4. So now solve this equation. If you solve this equation, you see the first term will be equal to 1 and the second term will be equal to minus half x. And what will be the third term? You see the third term, it is equal to minus 1 into minus 3. You minus minus plus and 1 into 3. So 1 into 3 in the denominator 2 square. So 2 square into factorial 2 into x square. Similarly, you write this term minus 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 3 minus are there, so you will have minus here. In the numerator you have 1 into 3 into 5, 1 into 3 into 5. In the denominator you have 2 to the power q. So 2 to the power q multiplied by factorial 3, then multiplied by x cube. Then what will be the next term or the fifth term? It will be equal to minus 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 minus. There are 4 minus, so it will be equal to plus multiplication of 4 minus. In the numerator you have 1 into 3 into 5 into 7. So 1 into 3 into 5 into 7, and in the denominator you have 2 4, 2 to the power 4, 1 2 3 4. So 2 to the power 4 into factorial 4 into x to the power 4. So in this way you can expand the given function 1 divided by 1 plus x whole to the power 1 divided by 1 plus x square root. So the first term will be equal to 1, the second minus 1 by 2x, the third term will be plus 1 by 2 square, 1 into 3 divided by 2 square into factorial 2 into x square minus 1 into 3 into 5 divided by 2 to the power cube factorial 3 into x cube. The next term is 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 divided by 2 to the power 4 into factorial 4 into x to the power 4. Similarly, you also find out the higher order terms. The next term will be equal to minus 1 3 1 into 3 into 5 into 7 into 9 divided by 2 to the power 5 into factorial 5 into x to the power 5. In this way, you can expand higher order terms. Thank you.